Most people assume that if you want to sharpen a knife or polish a piece of metal, you need a massive, heavy-duty machine that takes up half the garage. But then you come across something like this little unit, and it makes you wonder why we always think bigger is better. It is surprisingly compact, sitting on the workbench without demanding a ton of room, yet it packs enough punch to handle the kind of detail work that usually leaves people frustrated with hand files. The first thing that hits you is how quiet it runs. Usually, these small grinders sound like a jet engine taking off, but the copper motor inside keeps things surprisingly civil. You can actually have a conversation while you are working, which is a nice change of pace. What really makes this thing stand out is the speed control. It has this digital display that lets you dial in the exact pace you need. If you are working on something delicate like jewelry or a soft metal, you can slow it way down so you don't accidentally chew through your material. It is that level of precision that makes it feel more like a tool for a craftsman than just a rough and ready grinder. The belt is about 30 millimeters wide, which is a smart choice because it gives you enough surface area to get a clean, even grind without the belt constantly slipping off the track. It even has a forward and reverse switch, which sounds like a small detail until you are trying to get into a tight corner or working on a specific edge profile. Now look, it is not perfect. You have to keep in mind that this is built for small-scale projects. If you try to throw a massive lawnmower blade on here, you are going to be disappointed. It is meant for knives, small wood carvings, and hobbyist projects, not heavy industrial fabrication. The cooling vents are a nice touch, and they do a decent job of keeping the heat down, but you still need to be mindful of your pressure. If you push too hard, you are going to stall it out, but that is just the nature of a motor this size. It comes with a handful of different grit belts right out of the box, so you can go from stripping off rust to a mirror polish without having to run back to the store. It feels solid enough for what it is, though the frame is definitely lightweight. If you are looking for something to handle your EDC knives or small woodworking projects without turning your workshop into a construction zone, this little machine is a pretty compelling option. It is not going to replace a full-sized belt grinder, but for the price and the footprint, it is hard to argue with the results it puts out.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.